Good evening, wrestling fans from the AWL Dojo in Tokyo, Japan. This is the Animated Wrestling League, episode 300 and unlucky 13. And unluckily enough, we are back here in the dojo for the next set of AWL tapings. And we are starting off tonight jumping straight into the professional wrestling action as we have a four-way elimination match between the current, and I emphasize current, members of the AWL Best 4. If you've been following the story on our blog, awlwrestling.blogspot.com or blogspot.jp, you will know that these are the members of the Danger Zone. Oh, weird looking drop kick in the corner from a weird looking man. We've got the Australian Dynamite, Michael Dunn, in the t-shirt and sunglasses. Asaiki in the very poorly designed outfit. Mr. Smiles, need I say more? And Thug Life, Tanaka Kenichi. All four of them have the four worst win-loss records in the Animated Wrestling League today. And if that status perseveres, if that status is maintained through the end of the season, these are the four that will enter Batsu Mania. And one of them will be fired from the AWL for good. Nice elbow drop and a kick up by the joyful Mr. Smiles, who, if you look past the mask, you look past the ridiculous dancing, you look past the song, he's a really competent professional wrestler. Oh, a blatant low blow! But the referee was focusing on the other two and didn't see it. Asaiki with a blatant punch to the ghoulies. And now a Texas Cloverleaf. And now the referee's paying attention. He just got punched in the dick. Why are you okay with this? Disqualifications are supposed to be valid in this match. Like all multi-man matches, oh, nice kick. Like all multi-man matches in the Animated Wrestling League, we cover 1, 2, this is elimination rules. Each fall counts as a victory in the win-loss record. So if any of these three, wait a minute, if any of these three can run the table, eliminate all three of their competitors, then that's going to really help them get out of the danger zone. And there's a touch of happiness by Mr. Smile. Interesting strategy by Australian Dynamite, Michael Dunn. Michael Dunn thinking that he wants to pick up all three victories, and therefore he can't allow anyone else to be eliminated. I have to admit, if you're arguing from a position of strength, that's a fair position. It's a fair thing to do. Speaking of a position of strength, the strength of Asaiki, the bridging package pile driver, signature move, Isatsuwaza for the elimination.
Dog Life, Tanaka Kenichi has been eliminated!
And with that, Tanaka Kenichi is officially locked, mathematically locked in the danger zone. Even if he were to pick up a victory on every show between now and the season finale, it would not be enough to help him escape the zone. Which means he has to either become a champion or a #1 contender at the finale in order to save himself from Batsumania, as champions and top contenders are immune from the danger zone. Nasty slap, big shot. And we are now down to an odd number of competitors, and that's where things get weird in these multi-man matches. Our only multi-man match of the night. We've got a tag team contest in the Joshi division a little bit later. Some singles matches as well that will be determining ranks in the AWL Best 4. And in our main event tonight, you can click straight through to that down in the doobly-doo. The Intercontinental Championship is on the line, but it will be a rematch for the IC title, where in the AWL, Dr. Jigoku has promised that if the X-Drone does not reclaim the IC title, it will be banished from the AWL.
Open take on. 5 minutes. 5 minutes past.
And, oh, nice drop kick from Mr. Smiles. Though he is a perennial member of the Danger Zone, Mr. Smiles always surprising us with his skill and ability. In the case of Asaiki, We know what a good wrestler he is, or what a capable combatant he is. He's not really a technical wrestler, but he just fell into a bad crowd in the form of Nippon Yokata for quite a while, and that sort of dragged him down. Irish whip into the corner. And I have no idea what that was supposed to look like. Right now, the only person who's picked up a victory is Hasaiki, defeating Thug Life Tanaka Kenichi. Maybe that makes him a target, I don't know. If he loses the match without beating anybody else, that's going to be a push. Back elbow by Michael Dunn. How does Michael Dunn make it through nearly 10 minutes of wrestling? Psycho Driver by Hasaiki. The Japanese crusher, that's what Hasaiki means, according to my dictionary at least. How does Michael Dunn make it through this without those sunglasses getting knocked off? I will never understand that. Are they like surgically attached to his... Oh, wait a minute! Double backbreaker. And a right hand. Michael Dunn looking to pick up only his 4th career victory. Isatsuwaza Bangarang. All the way from down under. 1, 2, 3.
Hasaiki has been eliminated.
And just like that, we are down to 2. Hasaiki out. It's a push. 1 win, 1 loss. Mr. Smiles the opportunity to pick up a win. And Michael Dunn with the opportunity to pick up 2. Got the rockabye baby from Mr. Smiles. And that's not going to be it. 1, 2. Yeah, I didn't think so. But still, forcing your opponent to kick out. Good strategy in a marathon match like this. Duck under, double duck, going for the touch of happiness yet again. Can he hit that precision nerve strike? Yes, he can. The touch of happiness from Mr. Smiles. 1, 2, 3. So Mr. Smiles coming out of this the only one with a positive impact on his win-loss record.
Here is your winner, Mr. Smiles!
Mr. Smiles, who may still be in Botchamania, but he's got that all-important momentum going into the latter part of Season 16 of the Animated Wrestling League. Up next, Wyvern must defend his #1 contender status against one of Dr. Jigoku's bastardizations of the mad sciences. The guard dog rule in effect.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall, and the rank is on the line. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, from Tokyo, Japan, the #1 contender, the Young Dragon, Wyvern!
As the dragon fire illuminates the dojo, Wyvern forced into this position. Dr. Jigoku currently controls the Grand Championship, the World's Tag Team titles, and the New Year's Tournament Championship, and he only just lost and may regain control tonight of the Intercontinental Championship in our title match main event. That gives him the authority, that gives him the influence here to set up this rule that challengers for the title must face a guard dog, and in this case, it's a zombie dog from hell.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring from the laboratory, representing the augments, the modern-day Frankenstein, and one half of the reigning Animated Wrestling League World's Tag Team Champions, Project Z!
The man formerly known here in the Animated Wrestling League as Jack Breakdown Butcher, our first ever Australian professional wrestler here in the AWL. He was unfortunately killed, or at least had his neck broken. That usually does kill you. by the Skullhead Killer, one of Dr. Jigoku's earlier experiments. But the bad doctor took the autopsied corpse of Jack Butcher and put him back together. He now requires that enormous rebreather device to keep him injected with the fluids and chemicals and God only knows what else required to keep him alive. He can take it off to wrestle, but he's literally the only wrestler in the world with a battery life. And unfortunately, he is currently part of the Golden Triangle. The Golden Trio, tag team and singles champions, under the command of the diabolical Dr. Jigoku. This will be a 10-minute, one fall to a finish, standard rules singles match. Suplex toss. Yeah, we don't have weight divisions in the AWL, if you couldn't guess. And that mechanical right hand being driven into the face of the young dragon. But this is actually really good practice, really good training, really good warm-up for Wyvern, because he needs to be able to do that to one of Dr. Jigoku's cyborgs. Jigoku Destroy, the reigning AWL Grand Champion. The technology that keeps him together is somewhat similar to the technology that was pioneered in the creation of this modern-day Frankenstein. So if Wyvern can take out Jack Butcher, if he can take out Project Z, then that tells me at least, and probably tells Dr. Jigoku as well, that he can take out Jigoku Destroy. The number one contender in the AWL Best 4, if he maintains that rank, he will be the next to challenge Jigoku Destroy for the Grand Championship after Dr. Jigoku's greatest weapon successfully retained the title at the Golden War. The next title match has yet to be scheduled. If Wyvern is victorious, I'm pretty sure we'll find that information out this week at awlwrestling.blogspot.com. Irish whip into the corner, and oh, big splash! And down goes Wyvern. Plenty of time left. Zed, Project Zed. Oh, he's going for the goozle, he's going for the choke slam. And no! Manamatala, the right hand. The metallic right hand. I don't even know what metal that's made out of. I've never gotten close enough to Project Z to check. Not that I know much about metallurgy anyway. Oh! And there, that same arm used for the lariat. And you'll notice the man originally from the out. Oh, wait a minute. This is not good. Powerbomb suplex! He calls that, or he did when he was alive. Wyvern has gotten some offense in here, but not a lot. 1, 2, and that's it. In less than 3 minutes, Project Z has defeated the number one contender in the AWL Best 4. That's going to impact the rankings.
Here is your winner, Project Z.
Okay, going after the camera guy now. Project Z doing good work for Dr. Jigoku. We shift now over to the Joshi division, where there are 2 empty slots in the Best 4. And in this match, we're going to fill them both at the same time. This gets a little bit complicated, so good luck with this.
The following contest is a tag team match, scheduled for 1 fall, and a match, are you sure about this? A fight for 3 and 4. Introducing first, the tag team combination of Joya and Tormenta de Fuego, the ladies of Lucha. Currently they have 0 points.
The top 2 luchadoras in the Animated Wrestling League with a huge opportunity to jump, maybe not to the front of the line, but certainly the upper third of it. And as Wild Thing and Nekomusume make their, shall we say, overly dramatic entrance, I will explain the rules of this match, hopefully in a little more detail. Go ahead and announce them. It's going to take them forever to get up here.
And their opponents, also with 0 points, accompanied by the Manipulator, the tag team combination of Neko Musume and the Wild Thing. Together they are Monster Union.
Because this is a tag team match, 1 point in the tag team division is on offer. Just like in Chikara, from where we stole the idea, 3 points, 3 consecutive victories earns you the right to challenge for the tag team titles of your division. Both teams in this match currently have 0. So the winners will have 1 point to make that first step towards Golden Glory. However, more importantly, I would dare argue, is that this match is for the best 4. The winners, both members of the winning team, will enter the AWL Best 4, at least for the Joshi division. And that means the winner of the fall, whoever makes the pin or forces their opponent to submit, will be the number 3 contender, jumping an entire rank. Their tag team partner will take the position of number 4. So it's either going to be the Unholy Alliance of the Cat and the Dog, or it's going to be the 2 Lucha Libre superheroines entering the Best 4. Joining Athena Jane and Jessica Kidd in that illustrious quartet. And of course, standing at the top of the Joshi division, 2-time Joshi champion, Akira Merune, the mistress of 1,000 holds. It's all about who will be the next to challenge, the first to challenge in the second reign. Akira Merune, one of 2 titles that changed hands at the Golden War, was the singles Joshi Championship. Beautiful drop kick. This is going to be a matter of power versus speed. Tormenta de Fuego, no slouch in the high-impact offense department, but she's got nothing on this lethal lycanthrope Wild Thing and her yokai partner Nekomusume. But will the teamwork make? I'm not going to say it. I'm not saying that. I am not going to say the teamwork will make the, because that doesn't happen. That's not how. No. Well, anyway, they didn't really hit that much of a tag Kogeki, did they? And the Unholy Alliance not even going to try it. Oh, that's not good. 15 minutes on the clock. Right out there in front of the Manipulator, this mysterious witch who brought together all these monsters from across the world, across the continuum of time and space to create the Monster Union. Tag made. In comes Nekomusume. This is a good matchup, I think. The jewel of Lucha Libre, Joya, with the heart and strength of a diamond, versus the cat girl, Nekomusume. Don't ask where their tails disappeared to. It's a problem with this game that will hopefully be fixed in 2021, because right now they're out of excuses. Or maybe the new Yuke's game. I might switch over to that if it has the features I need. Good recovery by Joya off of the German suplex, landing on her feet. Irish whip, taking her own partner off of the apron, unfortunately. 2 minutes in, and it's been fairly even, but right now, Monster Union's Nekomusume in control. Got the time codes down in the doobly-doo in the little description box. What was that all about? Down in the description box, where you can skip forward to our Intercontinental Championship main event, or the Fight for 4 between another member of Monster Union and the leader of Seikaigun, the Arab American Dream, Hassan. That's all down in the description if you need to jump ahead. This match will rewrite the championship picture of the Joshi division. Right now, tag is made here. Right now, Jessica Kidd, if I remember correctly, I don't have my laptop in front of me. Jessica Kidd has the number 1 contender's position, Athena Jane at number 2. I might have that backwards, I'll double check. Backflip, oh look at that! The agility of a cat on display as Neko Musume making a fool out of Tormenta de Fuego, the Firestorm. 11:40 now, plenty of time. In the event of a time limit draw, it's a push. No points are awarded, no points are lost, and none of these 4 wrestlers will enter the best 4. Old Do-si-do in the neutral corner. Oh, this is not good. No way this ends well. Oh! I have no idea what that was, but it looks like it hurt a lot. Only 4 minutes into this, professional wrestling, the most cardiovascularly intensive sport on the planet Earth. Right hand into the corner, Irish whip. Across the hypotenuse of the 20 by 20 foot AWL Dojo practice ring. Hopefully sooner rather than later we will get back into a real arena, but we're going to take our time with that, as Hiroshi Tanahashi was nice enough to say to the government, wrestling is probably the last thing that needs to come back. That's why we've got our robot fans, our Simuverse as we call them, and now it's double team time. Lucha Corona Bomb! Classic Lucha Libre double team technique. Hurricane Rana into the power bomb. And a miss with the cross body block.
Go bring cake on, go bring cake on. 5 minutes, 5 minutes past.
Why don't we announce that? Oh yeah, because I don't actually speak Spanish. Anyway. Oh, double stomp. Right to the abdomen. And there's the jewel cutter. Joya with a jewel cutter. Kick to the midsection. Might be looking for diamond float. No! Helicopter head scissors gets her opponent off her feet. But a diving tag made to Neko Musume. Maybe bad aim by Joya on that helicopter head scissors. A perfect tag, I think, by the unholy alliance of Monster Union. So right now, Neko Musume is on her own. The manager, the manipulator, tending to Wild Thing, and you will believe a cat can fly! Beautiful missile drop kick. Almost reminiscent of Speed Star. And there's that cat scratch fever into the cover. 1. Very quickly and immediately broken up. That's why the tag team partner is so vital in this kind of a matchup. As Neko Musume bringing Tormenta de Fuego back in the ring the hard way, and now in complete control here. The referee referee instructing Tormenta de Fuego to stay out of the match, stay out of the ring without a tag. Up, reversal, and Joya is so good at landing on her feet, you might think she has some feline DNA of her own in there. I wouldn't know. I don't perform genetic testing on my wrestlers. Maybe I should start. Up the top, she's gonna go for springboard, slingshot. Oh, slingshot, leg drop from a very shiny woman. And there's the tag, Tormenta de Fuego coming in now. The firestorm of Lucha Libre. Might be looking for a burning hammer, might be looking for the fireball punch, but she gets none of it. Oh, she gets a drop kick, however, and she's got flames on her boots, and that makes them go faster. There we go, fireball! Call it a fireball, call it a Kamehameha, all I know is it works. But the cat still has at least 8 lives remaining. She's going to keep fighting back. We reach the 7-minute remaining mark. A little bit of quick mathematics. That means 8 minutes into the match. Fatigue is now officially going to be a factor. And Tormenta de Fuego gets back into the ring. Good strike there. He's Satsuwaza, the safer version of the Burning Hammer! Burning Hammer from the Firestorm. And wait a minute, the Manipulator now. Distracting the referee while Wild Thing gets in. That was at least a 2.5, probably a 3 count. This match should be over, and the ladies of Lucha should be your winners right now. Tormenta de Fuego in trouble right now, going into the corner. Missed with the tail attack. And oh, look at that double helicopter head scissors. Incredible Lucha Libre action on display. And also the incredible athletic abilities of your average cat girl. Sling Blade by the Lady of Lucha. And she's got something big. Springboard Senton nails it absolutely flush. And figures, you know what, I might just pick this up. 1, 2, she did it! The ladies of Lucha not only pick up a point in the tag team division, very importantly, but they are also now in the best 4. There's the Jewel Cutter, the Fireball, and the Burning Hammer. Any of these techniques could win them the Joshi Championship.
Here are your winners, now with 1 point, the number 3 contender, Tormenta de Fuego, and the number 4 contender, Joya. Together they are the Ladies of Lucha.
One more slot in the best 4 is up for grabs tonight. And it's going to involve a first time ever challenger for the best 4. First time ever that this individual will have the option to enter the AWL Championship picture.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall, and it is a fight for 4. Introducing first, from the sands of time, accompanied by the Manipulator, representing Monster Union, King Akira.
At the Golden War, our AWL Supercard, this man, question mark, was the last individual standing in an over-the-top rope battle royale. And as a result, he has earned the right to face one of the best win-loss records in the AWL, Hassan, in a one-on-one match where the winner will enter the AWL Best 4 and have an eventual opportunity at the AWL Grand Championship. An eventual title match are the stakes for this contest. Once again, a member of Monster Union. Has not been a good night for this stable so far. Hopefully for them, this will turn that around, but not if this man has anything to say about it, and he looks like he's bringing his friends.
And his opponent, making
all
his
of
way
them
to the ring from New York City, New York. He is the leader of Azteckaizer, the Arab American Dream, Hassan!
The full squad on display. From the United States of America, the Arab American Dream, Hassan. From Mexico, Shining Legacy, El Hildo Magiku. From Australia, Australian Dynamite, Michael Dunn. And from the great nation of Canada, the most Canadian man in the world, Kid Canada, the World Army at full strength here in the AWL Dojo, ready for action. Of course, Hassan, will be a one-on-one match between Hassan and King Akira, but with the Manipulator at ringside, you can never tell when things are going to get interesting. So Hassan making sure that for once the numbers game on his side. Hassan, a Season 0 original, has been with the AWL since the very beginning. He is a multi-time tag team champion, the first ever Intercontinental champion, and a former AWL Grand Champion as well. Triple Crown versus first ever Fight for 4. Here we go. Senior official Joey Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush Wrestling family calls for the bell. And right at the beginning, it's blow for blow. Even Steven action here in the AWL Dojo. Sling Blade by King Akira. We know very little about the history of this individual. I don't know where the hell the sands of time are. And, oh, huge sit-out body slam into the cover for the 1. Only a 1 count, 30 seconds into the contest. Irish whip into the corner. Big forearm strike by, let's just call him a mummy, because that's what he is. King Akira, one of the monsters at the beck and call of the witch known as the Manipulator. Coming up next, our main event will be for the AWL Intercontinental. Oh, trying for a body slam, not going to get it on the head super heavyweight, but a diving desperation attack with a nice kick up will do it. And a standing moonsault. I gotta admit, that's impressive. A guy that big doing a standing moonsault, that does surprise me a bit. Catch of the leg, dragon screw leg whip. Do they have dragons in America? I'm not sure. I don't think they do. Kick to the head. 8.5 minutes remain. The winner. Oh, wait a minute. Oh! Oh! Almost a paradigm shift. A modification of Hassan's own signature maneuver there, I think. And now King Akira realizing chances like this do not come around every day. Is he going to go for another moonsault? Yes, he is, but knees! Knees, knees, knees! Rookie mistake! Rookie mistake by King Akira, going for that moonsault a little too early. Hassan with the experience and the wherewithal to get his knees up. And reverse the curse, as it were. Hang on a second. After the match? Oh yeah, because you want to include the win. Okay, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I've just been informed through my headset that we will have an update of the AWL Best 4 for the men's division, the Grand Championship, that will come to us at the conclusion of this contest. And now Hassan going for the Bald Eagle Clutch. The proud American immigrant locks it in. Bald Eagle Clutch. Kid Canada celebrating, perhaps a bit prematurely. Escape by King Akira. And the manipulator now attempting to manipulate the ring itself. Paradigm shift. He saw the wall. The referee's got his back turned. 1, 2, 3, 4. King Akira down for more than the count. But the good timing by the manipulator. And by good timing, I mean dirty cheating. Irish whip into the corner, forearm strike. The winner of this match will join, at least getting on cover. 1, and the manipulator just slid a steel chair in the ring. And Hassan just knocked that chair with his boot, so he knows it's there. The referee can't quite physically get in there to get the chair yet. So he will as soon as it's, the coast is clear, I think. Knee strike right to the throat. Winner of this match will join Wyvern, Shenron, and the technical wizard Lee Masters. Oh, and an arm drag onto the chair that the manipulator introduced. Are we going to try to sling him onto the chair now? Yes, we are. Chair gets knocked across the ring. Again, the referee can't quite get to that black steel chair. And here's the tribute to the original American Dream, the bionic elbow. And now the manipulator going to get directly involved. Referee going to have to use some discretion whether or not this qualifies as a disqualification. Jumping, vertical suplex. Sit out into a Falconzaro. Whip into the corner. Hassan in trouble. King Akira with the power advantage. And frankly, I think the motivation advantage. It's not a big squash. It's not unreasonable to think that Hassan will get another title opportunity. Championship. Okay, cover! Wait a minute, to the cover. Nothing can manipulate again! 1, 2, 3. Hassan has won this match like 3 times now.
5 minutes. 5 minutes past.
Hassan has already won this match and somehow the manipulator still being allowed to remain at ringside. Claw slam! This is stupid. 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on! This is ridiculous.
Here is your winner, King Akira!
Well, under normal circumstances, this is what the best four would look like. However, we have our update. Wyvern demoted from 1 to 4 due to his loss to Project Z. That makes King Akira the number 3 contender. Rematch from the Golden War. If X-Drone loses, he is gone from the AWL forever.
The following contest is your main event of the evening, scheduled for 1 fall, 1 submission or a knockout, and it is for the Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Championship.
As per professional wrestling custom and tradition, the challenger coming out first, being flanked by one half of the AWL World's Tag Team Champions, Project Tetsu, on the left of your screen there. His creator, Dr. Jigoku, and the AWL Grand Champion, Jigoku Destroy, bringing up the rear. And the challenger, Impossible Sacrifice, being allowed to lead the charge into combat. Something tells me that if the X-Drone fails, if he does not reform the Golden Quadrangle by winning the AWL Intercontinental Championship here tonight, my gut tells me that Project Tetsu and Jigoku Destroy are going to be here to serve as his executioners. Dr. Jigoku has been known to eliminate those who fail him. So this is if there's ever been a must-win match, I'd say a match where, quite frankly, your existence, I'm not entirely sure, this sentient cloud of nanomachines, this artificial intelligence we know as the X-Drone, I'm not entirely sure this thing is actually alive. But if it is, that life is very much on the line in this match. As the diabolical Dr. Jigoku leads his rather luminescent creations into battle. This will be a 1-fall, 30-minute time limit championship rules match, and ostensibly it will be one-on-one. And there he is, the hero of the Animated Wrestling League, the man who broke the Golden Quadrangle and now has the opportunity to fulfill a career-long mission of eliminating the forces of evil from the Animated Wrestling League, protector of the world of professional wrestling, Azteckaizer NEO, the bearer of the Star of Aztec, Azteckaizer NEO. And you see that 0 displayed on the side of the Intercontinental Championship. This is Azteckaizer NEO's first title defense. If he can successfully defend the title 5 times, he will be able to cash that in for an opportunity to wrestle Dr. Jigoku's Jigoku Destroy, or whomever the Grand Championship may be by that time, under the stipulations of his choice. "30 minutes on the clock. Title will only change hands under pinfall, submission, or knockout." And there are the shock troops. Intercontinental Championship, the blank faceplate representing the limitless potential of the IC champion.
Introducing first the challenger, fighting out of the laboratory, representing the augments, the X-Drone.
Win or die.
And his opponent, he is the reigning and defending Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Champion, fighting out of parts unknown, tonight making his first title defense. Puroresu no Hoshi, Azteckaizer NEO! This is an officially sanctioned Intercontinental Championship match under the auspices of the Animated Wrestling League, AWL Commissioner presiding. At the sound of the bell, AWL Senior Official Joey Baba Ganoush in charge.
Senior Official Baba Ganoush showing the entire crowd, and more importantly you at home, exactly what is up for grabs. And here we go, 30 minutes on the clock, and a big drop kick to start us off as the Simuverse reacts as they are programmed to. The Golden Quadrangle, the first faction ever to hold all of the men's championships. Grand Championship, Tag Team titles, Intercontinental title, New Year's Tournament title as well. Oh, and a huge counter out of the corner with an Uranagi. Nearly gravity-defying. That's the superhuman strength of Azteckaizer NEO, and unfortunately it's also the superhuman strength of the X-Drone. Belly-to-belly overhead release. The X-Drone with its uncanny AI ability to copy its opponent. Whether it be technique, strength, skill, various attributes, even aspects of personality, or though that may be human pattern seeking. The X-Drone right now is just as strong, just as powerful as Azteckaizer NEO himself. That's why we have named this show Mirror Rematch, because every single time you face the X-Drone, everyone who faces the X-Drone, you are fighting your own reflection. It is a true mirror match. I'm sure I got that from some video game. It was either Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter that did mirror matches, where you had to fight your own character. I know Mortal Kombat did the endurance matches, and those were always a pain in the ass. But yeah, it might have been Street Fighter 2 that did mirror matches. I'm not even sure anymore. But it's a fun phrase, mirror match. I am an admitted advocate of the amazing attributes of alliteration. Kaiser Punch! Maybe Jigoku Punch at this point, as Azteckaizer NEO facing for the second time in as many weeks his own reflection. Azteckaizer NEO was successful last time. Oh no, going up! Kaiser! Oh! Cover! 1, 2! Kick out! And a beautiful, oh, Kaiser Guts! Then Gutbuster, I think that's the new version of the Kaiser Guts. And a cross, powerbomb! Dr. Jigoku's soldiers not happy about this, but a lariat from the X-Drone brings him right back into contention here. Kick to the stomach, back elbow reversal. And to a takedown, an easy takedown. And Azteckaizer NEO in the wrong part of town, but the robots back off. Kaiser Punch! Senior official Joey Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family was watching closely on the outside, and now Kaiser Smash! He's Satsuwaza, finishing maneuver, ultimate technique. Kaiser Smash for the 1, 2. Thank goodness, Azteckaizer NEO kicking out of his own finish at the very last second. Will there be another one? He's going to try to do it to it. No one has ever kicked out of 2 consecutive Kaiser Smash pile drivers. And into the cover yet again. 1, and the title's on the line. 2, 3, we have a new champion, and the Golden Quadrangle has been reforged. Damn it! Victory fleeting in the Animated Wrestling League. So you see that Kaiser Punch, ineffective though it was, I should say. The X-Drone with his stolen power. Now look at this. This was, I think, was going to be Azteck no Hoshi. A 450 splash, but Azteckaizer NEO able to get out of it, and a solid 2 count, not really close to a 3 there. But that was the Kaiser punch that led to the Kaiser smash. Right there. Dropped him right on his helmet. And while it would take a second iteration of the Kaiser smash, it was enough to get the victory.
Here is your winner, and the new Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Champion, the X-Drone!
Subite, Jigoku Hakase no tame ni, kore de kimari da.